welcome to our food report walk. So today me, ARIQAH and FATIN and AP will be going for a walk around EFFINDY. Shh! This is top secret. Actually, we are lying. We are going to picnic, but because of the MCO, this will be a secret. So, hold on. So, to make our story more challenging, we will include some approaches and theories that we have learned.
But before that, we are going to stop by the nearest cafe to buy food for us to eat while sharing our food experiences.
Let's go!
Good morning everyone, I'm AIMAN. I think it's 8 a.m. now. The weather is also pretty good today. How about if I show you what I have for breakfast? So it's pretty much as the same most kids' favorite. I believe that all of you have the same mental representation right now. Yes, you are correct. It is snack. Usually from Monday until Friday, me as a student, a little bit busy with class, so I don't have enough time to prepare for breakfast. So I usually have a snack in the morning. It's real an addiction to me. It's weird for you, but it's not for me. So these are the snacks that I have. This one classic double decker chicken cracker. I eat this on Monday. This one roller coaster cheese, new looks, new flavor, extra 20% on Tuesday. And this one is Diesel cheesy cheese, absolutely banging. I love it very much. And Chipster original imported potatoes. It's 3 ringgit and 50 cents, not bad. And one is Keiko's cheesy cheese, also cheese. I love cheese very much. I don't know. And this one are the 3 favorites that I usually eat, not just for breakfast, but anytime, you know. And for a weekend, I'm not busy, but I'm a lazy person. I wake up late, so I'm just having a biscuit here. So these 2 are my favorite. It's a Chips Small and Oreo biscuits. So it's right here. It's a cookies. We call it cookies, but in Malaysia we call it as a biscuit. It's like, can you give me that biscuit? We call it biscuit instead of cookies. Usually, so it's mental representation. It's different mental representation with different culture, different places. If you go to US, United States, maybe it sounds different. And then for Sunday, of course, it's bread with a peanut butter. I usually eat with Nutella, but I cannot find Nutella in the campus. It's really sad. So this is wholemeal. I usually eat wholemeal bread. I use wholemeal bread. Highly nutritious, right? Although I eat snack every day, it's considered as unhealthy food, but I never forget to work out every day. So to continue this story, I'll pass this phone to someone who love to eat nasi lemak, but I cannot eat sambal. It's weird. Let's take a look.
Oh, hi, I am ASYIQIN. Okay, growing up late, I think I ate nasi lemak the most, which literally means fatty rice. Okay, at least every day. Yes, it's the most popular dish based on rice that mostly accepted by all ethnic groups of Malaysia, which we call national culture. Basically, it is my comfort food. It used to cost 60 cents, maybe now 1 ringgit plus, and it came wrapped in a banana leaf. Yes, that's the special thing of nasi lemak. Yes, and as Epi said, I can't really eat the sambal if it's too spicy.
Yee, but sambal is the main soul of nasi lemak.
I don't know, but nasi lemak has the special part in my heart. It gives warm feelings and good memories for me. Because when I was a kid, my mother would cook nasi lemak every day to me. The smell and the taste of mother's handmade nasi lemak is something familiar to me. Oh wow, now I can relate with the mental representation and the culture identifier that I've learned before. Now, whenever I feel tired or stressed, I remember the nasi lemak that my mom used to make me, and I feel hungry for that dish now. Okay, so I'm gonna pass this phone to someone who is Malay but has worked in a Korean restaurant before.
So hi and assalamualaikum. So 2 years ago, I'm working as a waitress at Korean food restaurant. So I'm declaring myself that I'm a culture identifier because when I work there, I learned the Korean culture, which is they serve the banchan first before eat the main dish. So what is the banchan? Banchan is a side dish which is an important part of Korean cuisine, from the most humble, simple dinner made at home to a full spread seen at janji ceremonial celebrations and royal court cuisine. It is absolutely indispensable and always accompanies any and every meal. Even pubs and street food stall will offer at least 1 or 2 banchan because it is a definitive part of Korean cuisine. The larger the variety, the more it showcases a quality of care, service, and economic stability. So at the restaurant, I learned that banchans need to be set in the middle of the table to be shared. And kimchi also included there. And for the main course, they serve bap, which is rice, bulgogi, is meat, and jjigae, which is Korean stew. Working there and implement my diversity, equity, and inclusion initiative. I'm gonna pass this phone to someone who cried because of food. So bye.
Indeed, I was crying about food and I have hurtful experiences about it. But I won't tell that part of the story to you guys. I want to share about something that related to my culture. I am Minang Bugis Malay. I have mixed culture from both of my parents. In my family, my parents emphasize that I need to learn every dishes that related to our culture, since I am one and only daughter to my parents and one and only daughter in my family. Such dishes that I need to learn how to cook and expert in masak lemak and masak asam. I need to learn about each kind of masak asam, such as masak asam tumis, masak asam cincuan, masak asam rebus. It was fun to learn about different types of masak asam, but it is also tiring to memorize the ingredients and how to cook it. It is not hard to cook, but I think my mom cooked better than me. Other than that, I want to share about my experiences making food for Eid Mubarak. During Eid, me and my mother, we both will cook at least 5 dishes, since in my family I have 5 members of family. Each person have their own favorite dish. For me, my personal favorite dish during Eid Mubarak is sambal sotong. I can't live my life without sambal sotong during Eid. In Minang culture, family ties is everything. Bring food on the first day of Eid is so important. It's like sharing our rezeki with our relative and loved one. On the first day of Eid, the food that me and my mom already cook, we will bring the food to my auntie house and my grandma's house during Eid visitation. It was some kind of a soft gesture in my family where we will gather around and eat different dishes from different houses. It brings the relationship stronger, and also my mom will have more people to give review about her cook. She loves to see when people who love her cook. She once told me when we make people happy with our cooking, it brings soothing to our heart, like all our effort is recognized by them. It was one of the Mina cultures that I will always hold to and pass it down to my children someday. I love how the food brings me and my families together. During that time, we will also share about the stories from my aunties and my uncles during their childhood time. It was a good moment to keep and to share. It will be my favorite celebration all the time.
So right now we are going to our picnic place. Let's go.
Let's buy a food.
So we have food already. Now it's time to buy our drinks.
Want to buy some drink?
What type of drink?
Chocolate drink.
Ooh. What a long journey for our picnic. What do you guys talk about?
I talk about nasi lemak.
For me, when you want to talk about something, we have to consider two types of representation, which are mental representation and language as a second system of representation. They have a difference of mental representation between the cultures.
Yes, I agree. It is difficult for one culture to interpret the mental representations from other culture. So sometimes it will create misunderstanding either one and another.
So that is why it is very important for us to study about the diversity of culture.
I agree with you, Epi. So, if you can identify the culture that I, ARIQAH and ASYIQIN were talking about is, we are talking about the culture identifier. We implement our diversity, equity and inclusion initiative, just like how I implement my Minang culture.
And I implement my Korean culture.
And also how I implement my Malay culture.
That's all from us.
Bye!